How to revoke your citizenship, correct your status to what's called a private American national, aka a state national, and remove yourself from the jurisdiction of the police, which is also known as diplomatic immunity. Before we dive into this, make sure you click the link in my bio, subscribe to my YouTube channel because TikTok deletes my accounts and censors me all the time for teaching people how to do this. First, you're going to need to go to vitalcheck.com and order a copy of your long-form birth certificate. You can get at least one copy, but I'd recommend you get about 3. You will need the registration number and local file number on the long-form birth certificate for the next step, which is the affidavit of truth and assertory oath, repudiation and revocation of citizenship. An easy place to get this affidavit auto-generated is on David Straight's website. Just type in app.statenational.us. Create an account, and from the dashboard, click on Auto-Generated Documents. There are more documents you will need to fill out in the future, but for now, let's focus on the affidavit of truth and assertory oath, repudiation, and revocation of citizenship. Next, you'll need a red ink pad. This will be used to place your thumbprint on the affidavit of truth, assertory oath, repudiation, and revocation of citizenship. It is your seal. Next, you need to get registered mail labels, aka Mail Label 200. You can pick these up from the local post office. Then you need to get green return receipt cards. These are also available at the post office. Do not just sign the affidavit of repudiation and revocation of citizenship and mail it. Read through it carefully. Make sure you fully understand and comprehend what it is that you are signing, because in the future you may need to defend where you stand. Also, because this is an auto-generated document, you might even want to make some changes to it based on your current situation. Sign the affidavit in red. Use the red thumbprint as your seal, making sure it touches your signature. You will need to get this notarized. Your local bank can help you with this. They should do it for free. Just go to any bank that you already have an account with and say you need help with getting something notarized. After you have signed and notarized this, you will be sending it registered mail with green return receipt cards to the Secretary of the State, Anthony Blinken, in Washington, D.C., District of Columbia. The Secretary of the State in Washington, D.C.'s address is 2201 C Street, Northwest Washington, District of Columbia, zip code 20520. At the top of the affidavit, put down the registered mail and certified mail numbers. Always send the affidavit with return receipt cards. This is the proof of service. Upon receipt to the Secretary of the State, you must wait 21 days to make it an official judgment from an unrebutted affidavit. If you do not receive this affidavit back to your physical address, you can go to the post office and show them your registered mail tracking number, and they should be able to give you the signed copy there at the post office. While you're waiting for your affidavit of repudiation and revocation, start working on the other documents. Next, you're going to need a deed of reconveyance. The deed of reconveyance puts you back on the land as a living soul and your status as an American state national. It takes ownership of your all caps name, the fictitious entity that's created when your parents signed the birth certificate. You will also need to get this notarized. Next is proof that you belong in America. There's 2 options to do this. One, you can do a patent of nativity, and this involves tracing your genealogy before 1776 of when your ancestors were on the shores of America before the ratification of the Constitution. This proves that you belong on American soil before the government was created. The other option is you can write a declaration and declare why you are not a citizen of the United States corporation. You are an alive and living soul. You can also write up an affidavit and claim of non-corporate status. Since the matrix control system tried to turn you into a corporation by the signing of your birth certificate, a corporation is a dead entity. Keep all your return receipt cards, tracking numbers, and keep them with all these documents. Then get a judgment of unrebutted affidavit. This is a document proving that your affidavit of repudiation and revocation was unrebutted. It is a maxim of law that an unrebutted affidavit stands as truth in commerce. Get 2 witnesses to sign this document. This is to prove that you are who you say you are, and get it notarized. All right, we're almost done. Next is you want to record all these documents. So fill out the cover sheet, entering in the county where you were planning on recording your documents. Any county in America can be used to record your documents. It does not need to be the county you live in or even a county in the state that you live in. Enter your name and address as outlined in the example cover sheet on the State National website. Count all these pages you plan on recording. So this will be the total number of pages in your affidavit, proof of service, the judgment of unrebutted affidavit, etc. Also include the cover letter that will be attached to your document. As long as all your documents are listed on the cover sheet, your recording will count as one single document. Recording fees vary from state to state, county to county. Check your county recorder's website or call to get the current price. Some counties charge by the page, some counties charge by the document. When you're at the courthouse getting your documents recorded, make sure that you get 2 certified copies. At the point of dropping your documents off at the recorder, you are now officially a state national. Congratulations. Next step is you need to get your new non-citizen state national passports, which I will go over the steps and the process of how to do that in the next video. If you've made it this far, congratulations. If you want more info, click the link in my bio. Go to my YouTube channel, watch the video that says how and why I revoked my United States citizenship. Remember, this is a learning curve. You're going to have to unlearn a lot of the things that you were taught by the Matrix indoctrination camps and relearn the truth about our country, the truth about history, the truth about our language. Everything has been manipulated and lied about. Just keep that in mind. This is a learning curve. Go at your own pace. Don't get overwhelmed.